All right, Shalom. For the first one, you want to praise God on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim HaKakodash, Barakatum. The bottom see apostle in the other great millstone and toward I can cross the globe, pushing the word of truth is sincere, want to say Shalom. So quick hit, Sirach 2 and 1. My son, as I come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, we went to the lesson the other day, the live show with the elder brother Yaquams, all right, about counting the cost. You know, and we know that this road to salvation is not going to be easy. You know, we gotta continue to pray, continue to understand what we're involved with, and it's going to come with adversity. It says our heart are right and constantly endure. Make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, get your mind right. You know, and continue to put forward. All right, through the adversity. You know, through adversity. All right, we have to remind ourselves that our forefathers have had similar situations. All right, and that's why we are to remember, you know, that our forefathers had same problems, persecution, trials, and tribulations, and sometimes we have a dip in faith, so to speak, when things arise. We can't turn to the left or turn to the right, but keep going forward, man. All right, because trouble is going to rise. I said, cleave unto him, that is, cleave unto him and depart not away. But may it be increased at thy last end, man. Right? Stay stuck to the Lord. All right? The Lord put us in this. He don't want to take us out. You know, we got to continue to pray, continue to make supplication to Yahweh Yahushai. We got to keep our feet shod, all right? That we stay on the right path, on the right track, have the right frame of mind. All right? When these things do arise, that we know it's only but for a short time. All right? Because the end result, we're trying to go in them chariots. So whatsoever is brought upon me, take cheerfully and be patient without change to a lower state. You know, we got to understand that this is the condition of the battle. All right, whether you're facing financial difficulties, whether you're facing spiritual lows, whether you're facing trouble at home or on the job. Okay, these are all things that are brought upon us by the Lord. Okay, the Lord is not going to forget your labor of love that you had toward His name. All right. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know, so this is just a trial of our faith, man. He said, brethren in the world, let's get this real quick. It says, 1 Peter 5:9, it says, be sober, start at 7, it says, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, man. All right, so we know that lion is always on the hunt for its prey. All right, we know this, man. So we walk in the midst of the peril of our overthrow. All right, Revelation says those without a gate are liars, murderers, adulterers, fornicators, all those that make it for lie. You know, we got to remind ourselves that we're in a world full of wickedness. All right, and there's always that lion out there chasing you, looking for the weak, looking for that moment to come in and exploit those weaknesses, man. It says, whom steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world, man. All right, so there's nothing that our brothers are not going through. That's why sometimes it's good to look at brothers and talk to brothers and pick brothers' brains to see how they handle these certain afflictions, man. All right. Get back to that. This is verse Sirach 2 and 5. It said, for gold is tried in the fire, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. Just like three holy children, man, all right, who didn't give up their faith, all right, their strength and comfort, all right, in Heavenly Father. Okay? So believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest you fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and the reward shall not fail, man. All right, so we got to constantly endure, man. All right? Trouble don't last always. Okay? We're going to have these ebbs and flows in the spirit. All right? So what we do, we got to continue to take these words of the Lord and use them. All right? Take the examples of our forefathers and continue to march on that path. All right? The Lord's not going to leave us here to be destroyed. You trust him. With that, I'm going to say shalom.